Welcome to another glorious morning here on Porpeang farm. It's about 9:30 on Sunday. Toon's out getting the goat food and she'll be back in about an hour or so. So I thought I'd just have a little walk round, show you our stock ponds and how the fish are developing, and then talk a little bit about what's coming up on our channel. Biba, there's no crayfish here, girl. Oh, she's down again. What is the matter with you, girl? The old solar pump is harnessing enough rays of the sun to work. And, at present, we're taking a little bit of water out the crayfish pond. This originally, as some of you know, was dug initially for tilapia, so it's a little bit too deep for growing crayfish ideally. Well, they grow well in there. I've got the trap in there at the moment, just dangling down. Got the old lobster trap and a shrimp trap. You see the blue shrimp trap there, but on the rope on the right is a big lobster trap that I got from the car boot sale back in the UK. About £3.50, bargain of my car boot career. And yeah, it works quite well in here, but the girls don't bury up in here very often, so it's way too deep. But currently it's about 3 meters deep, and so I like to keep the water level down a little bit. So show you here, this is my favourite pond at the moment, only because of the inhabitants. Not these orange things, these are ruby tilapia, but underneath you probably won't be able to get them up to the surface. They've already been fed. I just thought I'd grab the camera while Toon's out. So I've just been giving them a few pellets. The tilapia might take them. They might be full. There's a few coming up. But underneath them, now and again they come up, are the Gahor Thai, better known as, or more commonly known to you and I, as giant Siamese carp. I can see a couple there now. And about double the size of the tilapia already. They're going to outgrow this pond very, very quickly. So the idea is, oh, one just took one then. They're becoming used to me. It's brilliant. They were very, very shy first couple of weeks. Didn't see them at all. And now, I suppose, as they're getting bigger, they've got to eat more and more, and they're competing with the tilapia. But they also filter feed as well. I just took one. They're beautiful red fins when they're young. As they get older, they lose the bright red coloration, and they're like a darker browny bronze colour. Oh, there's a few in here now that are doing well. So the size of this pond, well, we put, I think it was 47 in, and I think one died after we put it in. So we're down to at the most 46. A cormorant may have got a few, and there's also a handful of grass carp. So I basically feed these first thing in the morning, pellet, and I was given a little bit of pig pellet as well. Pig pellet sinks. You might see a few bits here in the bucket, largely because the Gahor weren't coming up to the surface, so they weren't really getting any pellet feed, but they were still outgrowing the tilapia. And when you throw the pig pellet in, that sinks, and then they get a look in then. So yeah, they are beautiful, absolutely beautiful. They're nearly all head when they're young. Their mouths are huge. Biggest carp in the world. Can't wait to do our black soldier fly larvae. Flipping heck. These are the herbivore pellets. So these are 14% protein. Wait till we get the high protein larvae in here. It's going to go really well. Of course, they're going to run out of space soon. So the idea is, as the tilapia become edible size, we'll start fishing them out and make room for the Siamese. I'm not going to put these in the lake until they're really big. It's so nice that it's a bit cooler today. Still no rain, but I'm going to make a concerted effort not to moan about it. In here, the We've got the carp, different style of carp, the rohu, a few grass carp, and another one of our prized assets, the Julian golden prize carp. Everything in here apart from the carp and the grass carp's pretty slow growing. And like in here, we've got a common tilapia. There's a few, you might see a few little orange things darting around. Yeah, there's a few ruby tilapia that got put in the bags. Difference with these are eating machines. So, oh yeah, I got a little bit sidetracked, didn't I? Yeah, they get pellet early morning and then last light, and then round about lunchtime I get the old lawnmower out, guys, and I just clip the old grass, get one basket full and split it between the four stock ponds. So I only put one handful in the crayfish pond. The crabs and the crayfish and the shrimp will take care of them, and yeah, it all goes by the time they're ready for their evening feed. There's hardly any grass left at all. Look at the greedy sods, eh? We had so many what are they, little carps and esoc, the rohu, that we put a bag of each in here as well, just see how they go. Right, a little bit about our YouTube channel. As you can see, we've ramped up a little bit on production wise, the amount of content that we're publishing, and that is big thanks to Adam and his family for leaving their camera behind when on their farm stay visit. What I'd like to do, because we've pretty much done goats very recently, just a couple of crayfish videos which were long overdue, a little bit about the plans for the farm as a whole. So what I'd like to do is give you guys the opportunity to suggest what sort of content you'd like us to do. It might be something totally new, it might have been something that we haven't done for a long time previously. Now and again we get someone asking, you know, can we do a bamboo update? To be fair, guys, it doesn't change that much. It pretty much, it's just a rolling thing now. So yeah, if there's anything that you're like, oh flipping it, I haven't done one of these for ages, or what about this? It could be something to do with living in Thailand, maybe especially the rural side of things, the life out here. It could be about, oh, I don't know, being married to a Thai woman. Bit of Pandora's box, that, isn't it? Yeah, maybe that's not a good one. It could be to do, it could be like you want to see a fishing video, or me versus Toon, that sort of thing. You know, Mrs. Crabtree style challenge. One thing that we are definitely doing is the farm stay video. We may well record that today and then publish that in a few days. But yeah, we would really like and appreciate your feedback on any subject matter that you'd like us to cover. And the reason we're doing this is, when you've been recording video content for a long time, I think we've published about 500 odd videos now over the space of about 6 or 7 years. It'd be nice for you guys to have a bit of an input. You know, a lot of you have watched us from year dot. So yeah, if there's something that you particularly enjoy, or something that you're like, oh, I really fancy watching something along those lines, it's best if anything goes through the comment section rather than do it through emails and for our Facebook accounts. Everything in one place is easier for Leigh to sort out. I'm still struggling IT wise. Some things don't change, eh? One thing that we do struggle with, generally speaking, is doing videos off farm, off site. We haven't got the cover here at present, so normally if we're leaving the farm, it's only for an hour or two to go into town and do a bit of shopping together, or if it's date night, we try and get out one night a month and normally go to Mugatat. So we could record that. I think we did one, well, we did do one many years ago, but we could do a new and improved one. Give you an idea also, if you come here for a farm stay, if you want to go out for a bite to eat there, it's a lovely way of eating in Thailand, very sociable. So mugatat, or hot pan pot as we call it. It could be about, you know, retiring out here or being an expat out here and getting out here. It could be something about Thai culture, you know, how it differs vastly from the Western world, and how to maybe integrate yourself out here. Yeah, I mean, the opportunity is yours. Seize the opportunity, and we'll do our best to come up with something for you. Who knows, if it's a really good idea, you may well get a mention in our video. Just like the person I'm going to mention now, Sue Gould, thank you very, very much. We had an airmail drop all the way from Australia, and it was a parcel full of jelly. But not only that, there was 2 lovely t-shirts. I'm not wearing the Barbie one. It's a little bit small for Kai Muk, so we got in touch with Sue, said thank you very much. Is it all right if we send it off to Toon's niece, because she's got a young daughter a lot smaller than Kai Muk, so there's a bit of growing room for her to wear that. So she's sorted out with her Barbie side of things, and then she's got a lovely rainbow top for Kai Muk to keep herself. We also got some microwave popcorn. We got microwave on solar. It's all right, the kernels, aren't they? We'll just do them in the pan. We do like our popcorn. So big thanks to you, Sue, absolute star. Toon and I do feel quite bad about the postage. So on the outside of the packaging, we could see how much it costs to send it from Australia. It's probably cost more than the jelly itself, but never mind. Hey, but what a kind person, her and her husband Dave. Now then, if you've missed Toon's crayfish eggs video, here's a link to it here, top right. Just click on that.